What's up, good gang? Welcome to Inner Sanctum. I'm Yoda Guru. Come on in, sit, stay, relax, put your feet up, grab a couple snacks, have yourself a alcoholic beverage, your choice, your prerogative. My sanctum is your sanctum. And enjoy my reaction episode number 4 of the Star Wars series, Maul, Shadow Lord. And this episode is titled Pride and Vengeance. And coming off last episode, the whispers when it comes to of Maul getting into the head of Devin, the Jedi, who's teeter-tottering between struggling, if you will, in trying to make sense of her purpose, her role in whether she's actually a Jedi or destined for something else much greater, and according to Maul, and in his view of what she needs to do, and to break away from the long what the Jedi have been teaching her, and an ancient relic that is no longer useful, that has died off. She's like basically just a part of a society that is not needed anymore. That's and he just wants her to be her own individual person, and tap into that anger, that emotion, and just be her true warrior self. And just be no longer handcuffed by Jedi teachings, and just be rule or their own emotions and raw strength and ability. And that's what he wants. He wants someone that he can mold into a weapon, and that's what he wants. A weapon that will be able to fight by his side, and while he takes back what he wants, what he's lost, and what he wants to gain back, his empire, from the Pikes, from the Crown, from Crimson Dawn. So yeah. So let's not waste any time and get into the reaction itself. Before we do, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be from my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, right up there, check that out. I'll support both channels. And like I said, if you enjoyed either content for each channel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. All my links underneath this video in the description section. And with that said, let's get into episode number 4 of Star Wars, Maul, Shadow Lord. Title this episode Pride and Vengeance. All right, here we go.
Identify yourself. Ludi
Going for the meat.
Illustrious Imperator Krim is expected.
Yeah, going to meet Krim. Oh, he's armed, just in case. Precautionary measures. Save his own skin.
Greetings. Hello. Yes. The credits, as promised. Count it.
Doesn't trust him.
I didn't have a choice.
What are you saying? Search every inch of that ship.
Maul? Maul is here?
Picking up another life form.
He made me do it.
Uh-oh. Yep, that's Maul. Oh, he's hightailing me out of there. Oh. Oh. Oh!
I got you.
Is it actually Maul?
Tell Krim, I'm the one who handed him Maul.
As part of the plan. That's not actually Maul. Maul wouldn't let him get himself captured.
You think I didn't know what was happening on Janix? You think I didn't hear the rumors of Maul's return?
I had no choice. He was gonna kill me if I didn't cooperate, but I took care of him before he could get to you. You're welcome, by the way.
Bring him closer.
That's not Maul. Yep, that's not Maul.
Not Maul.
That's Maul. Haha. Ooh, got him. Here we go. Like you work for me now.
I was alone and weak after the tragic events on Mandalore, and I came here to you, my old ally. You tried to kill me. You failed. This is what awaits all those who have betrayed me.
Bending the knee. They work for him now.
You are the captain of the guard.
Yes, my lord.
What is your name?
Coach.
You are in charge now.
Oh, okay.
But you answer to me.
Yeah. Someone sits on the throne, but he still work. They work for Maul, so. The underground. Oh, there's Devin. She's lost and trying to find her way back in every sense of the word. There's a Jedi Master.
Padawan.
He senses her. There you go.
Master.
Reunited.
You're injured.
I'm fine.
Come.
Her lightsaber.
Thank you for keeping it safe.
It brings me peace to have you back at my side, Devin. Maul's presence will inevitably attract the Empire. We should leave this planet immediately.
But, Master, I know where he is.
Careful, young one. Do not let your judgment be clouded by your need for vengeance.
It's not about that. We're Jedi. We can bring him to justice.
That's what Maul wants. Come back to him
But
to
there
fight.
are good and we're the only ones who can stop Maul.
He is not alone. He has many mercenaries.
What about the local authorities? There's a detective, Lawson.
Yes.
That's a possible ally for them.
We received an anonymous transmission reported to be the location of the fugitive.
We got a lot of tips. Wait.
Yeah, this one was directed to you specifically. Sent from an Uncle Daki.
Uncle Daki.
Where's the location?
Sector 14Q.
That area's abandoned.
Chief! I know where Maul is. I need a strike team immediately. We wait any longer and we might as well invite the Empire to get him themselves.
Approved.
Alright.
Awesome.
Ready, squads.
Alright, move it!
Is Two Boots coming?
Got a lead on Maul's location.
We must alert the Empire.
Oh. Two Boots and alerting the Empire. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Captain, but your abuse of protocol potentially places yourself and your squad in terrible danger.
Two Boots going over his head.
We must alert him.
Oh.
Sorry.
It had to be done. Turning off Two Boots. Lawson going rogue.
Settle your nerves, Devin.
Devin's
What
restless.
if they don't come?
Nothing in life is certain. But I feel confident the lawman will investigate based on the information I have sent him.
Devin's struggling.
What is it?
They're here.
Yep. It could be a trap. But... not good. Probably already alerted Maul.
Team is in position.
Head on a swivel. Head on a swivel.
We have movement.
Movement. Oh.
Easy, Lawson. Easy.
What is this?
A message.
Maul.
Right here. It's got a message for you.
A pleasure to see you again, Captain.
Is it?
Through our brief encounter, I've come to suspect you as a man of honor and intelligence. Surely you realize you're greatly outmatched.
I wouldn't say that.
I believe we can come to an arrangement before you make a terrible mistake.
What kind of arrangement?
I offer you my protection.
Your protection.
Indeed. I believe we would both like to avoid any Imperial involvement on this planet.
Maul is playing
How come
chess.
The Empire's not on their way.
They would already be here, and since they are not, that means you have chosen to disregard Imperial protocol.
Yeah, he went
As I
rogue.
said, I offer you the truth. I will not trouble your city so long as you allow me to operate here unimpeded.
We must find Maul. He's here.
I'm afraid I just can't accept that offer.
Disappointing.
Offer declined.
You and your mercenaries are going to stand down and surrender. You'll be taken peacefully and remain under our protection to stand trial by Janek's law.
I admire your spirit, Captain.
Got moxie.
Die well.
Oh, die well. That's not good. Then you die. All of you. Crush! Ah, the confrontation.
I had a feeling you would return.
Yeah.
And just as I hoped,
Uncle Doc is gonna die, isn't he? He's gonna send Devin over the edge.
You made the police captain an offer. So we will do the same. Surrender, and you will be unharmed.
surrender. Haven't you learned your lesson? It seems not.
Yet we have survived. And you will find justice, even in times as dark as these.
You survive, but you do not live. With your power and ability,
Maul's monologue.
you should lead.
Our powers are meant to be used only in the service of others.
And look where that's gotten you. Crushed under the heel of those who are...
He's actually talking to Devin.
It is your unwillingness to use your power
Yeah.
that makes you...
Making Devin think.
That
Then let us discuss.
Here we go. Two battles going on at the same time. He sees where the battle's going.
After him.
All right. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Your master is indeed fortunate to have you at his side.
Reinforcements.
Time to go!
That smirk.
Why didn't you tell me you were a Jedi?
I would think the reasons were obvious.
Where's Maul?
Gone.
Backup is arriving. Go.
He's an ally. He's gonna get chewed out. Got hit in the knee by the master. Closing the entrance.
Something's happening.
Oh.
Master.
Is he
Are
dying?
you sure you're all right?
I'm sorry. I failed you.
He lost some backup, lost some men. It's all his fault.
I'm sorry I deactivated you, T-Boots.
I forgive you, Captain. I hope you will be able to forgive me.
Uh-oh. The Empire's here. Woo! He called the Empire. Star Destroyer. They're here. Alright, episode number 4 of the Star Wars series, Maul Shadow Lord. Tells episode Pride and Vengeance. Maul has a grand plan. And part of that plan was to take out the Pike leader and use a little bit of subterfuge and misdirect, red herring, and if you will, and used someone that in his place in order to lull him into a false sense of security in order to strike any strike he did. And took out the Pike leader and some of the foot soldiers, and then those are the Pike soldiers that were left alive. They bent the knee. They followed. They ended up following Maul, and although he is in charge, he put one of the Pike henchmen on the throne. So, but he's still in charge, Maul. So, Maul has a grand plan, and part of the other grand plan is to have Lawson make a deal. They do. What did they do? He makes the willing and dealing, and Lawson leaves them alone. Unfortunately, Lawson doesn't like that deal and tries to take him down, but unfortunately, he ends up losing his team, gets his team injured, and beforehand, he. Two Boots tries to contact the Empire, but Lawson goes rogue and takes and deactivates Lawson, and that backfires on him royally in the end when the Empire shows up. And but before they show up, the confrontation between Maul, the Jedi Master, and Devin, and I was had a taken suspicion that the Jedi Master was gonna die in this episode, and then causing Devin to go ballistic, go over the edge, and do away with their pride and go with vengeance. It was about to go there, but then the backup arrived, and then order was restored. So, but it's still early. So the Jedi Master may end up dying later in the episode. I'm just assuming. I'm just right there, but yeah, Devin's on the cusp. It's going to get there. She's gonna reach her breaking point especially if her Jedi Master her master dies at the hands of Maul. Send her over the edge. So it's interesting to see if that happens. And then with Lawson, he's already in hot water with with the commanding officer, and especially with his son, that relationship is going to be strained and torn apart even more. And knowing Maul is going to be using that relationship to his advantage, or not a lack of relationship with his son, because he has a close eye on everything and everyone in that city, especially Lawson. And they have an eye on him and his son. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed my reaction to episode number 4, Pride and Vengeance. If you enjoyed any of my content, whether it's my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, like right up there, check that out. Support both channels. Like I said, if you enjoyed either content or channel, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. All my links located underneath this video in the description section. And till next time for episode number 5. I'm looking forward to that. So tip my hat to you. Just type high 5, and may the force be with you. Later.